Hey everybody, I have not even made a very shitty intro for this series, but I will get around to it eventually, hopefully, if this does well enough. Yes, this is the second episode, the first non-pilot episode of Webtoon Wednesdays. We're talking about webtoons that I really enjoy and have been reading either, that just started recently or have started however long ago. Uh, and you can also take this as my recommendations for webtoons. This isn't going to be from any other app than the Webtoon app. Um, this app right here, which is I think it's Line Webtoon is technically what it's called. Or like Line is the name of the company. I have no fucking idea, but this is the app I use to read. And the things that are only on here I'm going to talk about. Not Tapas, not Manta, not Tapitoon, fucking Webtoon. And this episode, I'm not going to talk about Korean webtoons. So stuff like Teenage Mercenary, what the fuck? What are some of the other ones? I'm not going to talk about them, like Return of the Demon, Fast Forward, Hand Jumper. I'm not going to talk about those. The ones I'm going to talk about are the ones that are Western in origin, like Punderworld, which recently just had an update where it was giving recommendations of their own webtoons that they like. Punderworld is basically Persephone and Hades kind of stumble into a relationship, and that's basically it. Sigil, Linda Sajic, who is the wife of Stefan Sajic, who is a prolific comic artist. You may know him as the person who did the Harleen comic run. He's also known for doing fan art of various things. Wonder Woman and Tomb Raider jump to mind. But Sigil, and I apologize, I'm just going to call her Linda. She also does Bloodstain. And I need to read the most recent couple episodes. Basically, Bloodstain is it's basically two, how to put this, two socially awkward people kind of thrust into a situation, and just it starts out very much like someone says something, they misinterpret it, that kind of stuff. I do recommend Punderworld, which I think I've mentioned in previous videos on this channel, and Bloodstain. It's very good. It's fucking amazing. Also, I just love Linda's art style. Also, just read Stepien. I'm not good with fucking names. Stepan. Stepan. I'm assuming Stepan or Steption. Whatever. Sajic. Also, the two other ones I want to talk about is the first one. The other one I want to talk about is called Big Ethel Energy. I think that's what it's called. Let me just give it to Archie Comics Big Ethel Energy. It's basically the character Ethel from the Archie Comics moved away from Riverdale. Kind of had a troubled high school environment, like a lot of us had. and is coming back for a job to do like a history book kind of thing about the town of Riverdale, and she's meeting all these people, learning, getting, reconnecting with people, meeting new people, that kind of stuff. It's very interesting. The art is also fucking amazing, and it's Carol Brown Ahmed, and I have never learned how to fucking pronounce this name. Siobhan. I have no clue how to fucking pronounce that. I follow someone on Twitter who has that fucking name. I have no fucking idea how to pronounce that goddamn name. Like, fuck it, let's Google this shit, right? Let's live on camera. Google. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Pronunciation.
We are looking at how to pronounce this name of Irish origin. This is a female name, meaning God is gracious. How do you go about pronouncing it? Siobhan. You do want to...
Okay, Siobhan. That's what a YouTube video is telling me. It's Siobhan. I'm whatever. The final Webtoon, Learning with Josh, in the middle of a Webtoon Wednesday. The last one I want to talk about is a Batman Webtoon that is fucking amazing. Batman Wayne Family Adventures is the name of it. Actually, no, fuck, I'm going to talk about other ones. But, yeah, so this is the Batman. It's basically like a slice of life Batman comic. It's fucking amazing. And it's basically Batman / Bruce Wayne being a dad to all of the Robins. It's like a family sitcom. That's what it is. It's a family sitcom with Batman and the Robins and like the Batgirls as well and Batwoman. It's fucking amazing. Two other ones. The two other ones I wanted to mention. One is Finding Fiends. Finding Fiends is fucking amazing because literally the premise of it is Cryptid Hunter is in the middle of the woods, accidentally hits the Mothman. Mothman loses his memory. Dude takes him back to his house and just kind of lives with Mothman. And it basically guy is trying to help the Mothman, whose name is Dave, or that's what they call him, Dave. Dave regain his memory. And that's fucking insanity, but also very awesome. He's fucking... And, like... One of the funniest things... The most recent comment is fucking hilarious. Because... dude is looking for some lake monster footage. Finn, the main character that isn't the Mothman, is going underwater. And, like, Mothman's on the boat. Like, just being, like, a gigantic fucking moth. And so he's just like... Two other people on a boat zip by, see Mothman go, Mothman? Dave goes, Mothman? And the fucking boat just careens into a rock. And, it was like, uh-oh. I forgot to warn Finn about the leeches in this lake. like, legitimately, that is the final panel in the comic, is like him going, oh shit, I forgot to tell Finn about the leeches in this lake. And then this one is also funny. He's like the Mothman, like the Mothman, uh, basically just finds a normal moth, and he's in the middle of a residential neighborhood, right? He's like, huh? They're like monster, and then and then Mothman's like, geez, it's just a little moth. Like legitimately, oh my, that one makes me fucking like laugh a lot. Like the laughs I had just describing this were genuine. They were not fucking put on. Because I love Dave. Um, but yeah, it's fucking. Next week I'll talk about uh, more webtoons. I'll probably talk about the most recent uh, Teenage Mercenary. Uh, wait, yeah, and then I'll probably talk about the most recent uh, Archie's comic one, and then whenever the fuck the Batman one updates, I don't know when. I think that's like in a couple days it'll update. But yeah, so I'm actually recording this on Wednesday, specifically 1:45 a.m. Wednesday. But yeah, so go check out those webtoons. Batman, Wayne Family Adventures, Archie Comics, Big Ethel Energy, um, Finding Fiends, especially, Bloodstain, and Punter World. And just check out Steppen Sajik's work. Follow them on Twitter, in fact. Anyway, have a good day.